Are you guys stuck on 2025? Going into 2025, many people are stuck now these days and couldn't move forward. Now, this is a video to the individuals who are stuck in 2025, not knowing what their pathway is going to be. I know it is very hard and very complicated, and you guys are struggling to get by, but the most important thing is that there are so many opportunities out there, and it's important to take those opportunities. Now, I can give an example to you guys. Me doing this YouTube video is one of the biggest examples ever. And the reason why I make this the biggest example is that I don't even know what will happen to me when I start YouTube or upload videos or do anything. So I'm learning, experiencing throughout this year, and I decided to do YouTube. Many people would say, you shouldn't do it. I would even have insecurities tell me, oh, people will judge you. People will hate you. You have to be scared. Like your reputation's destroyed. But in reality, you have to fight through those obstacles. And many individuals wouldn't do that. 99% of people choose not to start their business, choose not to do YouTube, choose not to do so many things. And I was one of them. But now, I am making a YouTube video talking about my life, talking about what's going to happen in my life, expressing to you guys my traditions, my parents' traditions, what I like to do, and what I enjoy. But I want to know what you like to do. What is your passion? And I want you to ask yourself, since you're stuck in 2025, why aren't you going with that passion? I hear so many people complain saying, oh, my 9-to-5 job is I don't want to say it because YouTube policies, but you know what I mean. People don't like their 9-to-5 jobs. And I get it. I just want to ask you this one question. What is your passion? What do you like to do? Because if you don't have any passion, and if you're just doing stuff and faking yourself that you like something, you don't feel like a real person. And it's horrible. And I get it. I was in your shoes before. I went to Chicago State University because I thought that was the only pathway to success. But unfortunately, I wasn't passionate. I wasn't 100% committed in that university. So what did I do? I dropped out. And before you guys criticize me and say, why did you drop out of college? You're a bum and all that kind of stuff. I want to ask you the question. Do you feel happy? Do you have that passion in your life? Or do you just feel miserable staying at your house, just watching Netflix, watching TikTok, scrolling, all these kind of things that you're doing? Do you feel happy? Because in reality, if you have waken up to that reality, you probably aren't happy. And the reason why I make this video is so I can motivate, so I can get people to follow their passions like I am following my passion currently. Look at my car collection. I started this passion back in 2016. 2017, to be correct. And I enjoy it. I never had anything else in my life to enjoy than collecting cars. I also went into sport back in middle school. I started running cross country and track. And I didn't know until now it took me to the higher ranks. The thing is, that's the truth. You gotta follow your passion. Passion is the most important thing. But at the same time, you need to believe in yourself. And that's the problem. Many people are scared and fearful of what's going to happen in the future. The reality is, don't expect life to be perfect. Don't expect life to go how you want it to go. Life is something that you should follow by following your passions. And you know, at first I attempted to do YouTube. And I have regretted what I did in 2023. I shouldn't have stayed home, probably went to community college, or probably did YouTube like right now. But I chose to go to college. And at the same time, I regretted wasting that 1 year of life for doing that. But I'm not too old to record myself on YouTube and post great videos for you guys. I want to motivate you guys and show you guys that you can follow your passions. It is one of the most important things ever. And I want to say, if you guys are upset about your 9-to-5 job or upset about college and it's not working for you, it's basically not for you. What can I say? If you think college is for you, unfortunately it's not. If you like college, congratulations. You have that passion. You need to stay committed. You need to have that passion so you will have the ability to work hard and have that dedication to success. And the reason why I want to tell you this is so you guys can become successful, to be on the top. I'm going to tell you a little story about me at Chicago State University. So, this one coach, he came to me and said, "Hey, Nicholas, I was thinking if you're interested, would you like to go to this university?" I said, "Why not? Sure." Went from Michigan to Chicago, Illinois, to see how the university looks. And you want me to tell you the truth? It didn't feel like home. It felt like I was going to be lonely over there, without anyone that I know. Not even my parents will be there. My family is far away from me. I'm just a secluded person surrounded by people that I don't even know. And then it goes to the point that I, sent my grade history, my GPAs, my SATs, all these kind of things to the university so I could apply to it. I did some, letters, applications, things that you have to do to go into the university. And in the summer, I had to take a summer course. And to be honest, it wasn't something that I was passionate about. The topic didn't give me that passion to write an essay. I was stuck thinking over and over, what in the world should I write? But in reality, I wasn't committed. I didn't have that passion. Because that wasn't actually my passion. My actual passion is to be creative, to be free, to show people what I am interested, and to share it with others that have the same interest as me, such as cars, such as running, even history, which I do love history. My favorite part of history is the Cold War. So, after summer, I had to even do some other things. Fees for the room, fees for so many things, getting your meal prep plan, doing so many things. It was so much. I had to use technology so much to something that I wasn't very much committed to. So after I did all that, I went to Chicago State University on August. I moved there, got a dorm, had to pay the fees, had to do so many things, had to get health checks, which is the most important thing, to make sure I'm fully vaccinated. So many things I had to do to get into that university. And I wasn't committed because I didn't have that passion. And by the way, that summer course I was talking about, I failed it. I failed that summer course because I didn't put my passion in it. But the reality is, I didn't have that passion. And the thing is, it was hard. Beginning with the first semester, I did so much I could ever do. I tried my best to get my grades up, keep myself maintained during a cross-country season. It was hard for me. The thing is, the reason why I'm telling you this story is that if you don't feel good in the area that, you don't feel good in that area, you have to figure out what you like to do. You got to fill in that void. Even though it is good to meet new people, which I've done at Chicago State University, I've met so many nice people, and to this day, I'm still friends with some of them. The thing is, you have to fill in that void. And for the whole school year at that university, I was empty. I didn't have anything in me. I was tired. I was very, very unmotivated, less dedicated because I wasn't committed. I didn't have that passion. And that was first semester. I failed 2 classes and succeeded 2 classes. And that was the end of the semester. Came home, told my mom about it. And to be very honest, I actually lied to my mom about my grades at first. But when I showed her my grades, she was like, "Nicholas, do you want to continue the second semester or do you want to go back home?" So I said I want to continue the second semester. And I forgot to add, I tried applying for disabilities, but unfortunately the papers didn't went through. So that was even the worst thing. I was in special education ever since I was in kindergarten. I've been held back 1 year. I've been held back in kindergarten. And it's been a journey for me. So For all my life, I've been under the special education program that really helped me, and I want to just thank the special education program for supporting me, for helping me throughout this journey from K to 12. It is something that I will always keep to my heart, that these people helped me, and I was close to my parents. Not only that, I was close to my parents. My mom supported me for the whole time from K to 12. It is so much that my mom has done for me, and I want to thank her. She put food on the table for me, even my dad. My mom and dad have bought me so much nice things, and I do appreciate these things. So, yeah, it is a good thing that I have people that support me. And hopefully my parents will support me on YouTube moving forward. So, moving on with the Chicago State University. Second semester, a new coach came in, and she said, I want to help you become the best. She tried her best. She worked so hard. She gave me a program that was from an actual cross-country coach. And yeah, I began the season for track and field. And throwing back to my cross-country season in fall of 2023, I did pretty decent, and I'm proud of myself that I experienced many things. I've traveled in so many places, even Oklahoma, which I've never been to ever. So yeah, it was a good season, long story short. So track season came around. There was a person who helped me get my classes in order, and it was a guidance counselor, someone who helps you get your classes together, someone who gets you to, who checks your grades, who does weekly checks. So I got a guidance counselor. Now, I didn't really talk with so many people because I had that stigma that I was going to be judged. And I had that stigma. I've had that stigma. And now my stigma started to go into telling the truth to my coaches, my guidance counselors, saying I don't know what's going on with me. So yeah. So moving to the second semester, spring of 2024. New guidance counselor, started my track season early, trained to get ready for track meets, and it started with indoor and then moves to outdoor. And I would say spring of 2024 was the worst for me, but I still had good people around, and that's what really mattered for me. My running went from decent to not really good, and it was not really something that I enjoyed anymore because I was empty. I was in the void. And it started with indoor, and I did pretty decent, and then I got shot down, and I was like, I think I'm dealing with a burnout. I'm stressed out. And not only I was stressed out, I was depressed because I was in this void. I was empty. And then my coach, shout out to her, she's amazing. She helped me talk with a coach that is amazing also. And she was a new coach. So I went to that coach, and she said a lot of things. And that's probably the point when I started opening up to her that I wanted to do something more passionate. And I learned so many things from her on how to be passionate, how to enjoy life, and how to like things. And she helped me not just with my classes in the university, she also helped me with, you know, my emotions. She was a great coach for emotional support. And the thing is, it is amazing that I have these good people around, even though I was in my very, very lows. And I am very, very happy that these people helped me. And I started opening up more and more, and I started to decide, should I stay or should I go? And unfortunately, I finally made my decision and left Chicago State University. I dropped out, moved back home, and started to wonder what's next. 2024, I started working with my dad in construction, which he has had for over 20 years. It was pretty good. And I've been enjoying the times, with my dad, doing so many things. And at that time, I was stuck. And I didn't know what to do. So I had to figure it out. And then my mom told me, you got to do something in life. You got to put yourself out there. Get a job. Do something. And this is how it motivated me. She is the reason why I started this YouTube channel. And I want to thank my mom for telling me this to motivate me. It got me to the point that enough is enough and I need to get myself out there, even if it's YouTube or real life. And I want to say that this is one of the most important things that I've learned in 2024, moving on to 2025. So please, guys, come on this journey with me, because this YouTube channel is going big. I hope you guys enjoyed this motivational speech from me. It's from my heart. And make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And one last thing, I want to give you guys advice. Please put yourself out there and do something. Stay committed to something that you like and be passionate about it. And that's all I'm going to say.